I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land. This is the 27th of Last Seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era and the final hours of my life.
Right then, here we are. That's right, we are playing Oblivion. And you might notice that, you might be thinking this isn't the Imperial City dungeons. And you'd be right. Because we are joining today, I can't remember my character's name, Plarvil or Ethram. And as any good Elder Scrolls game would start, we are starting in jail, but we are in jail in Reveal. For a crime which might or might not have been this Dark Elf's fault. I say this Dark Elf because I've already forgotten his name. Plarvil. It took me about 20 episodes of the Morrowind Let's Play to remember Sultan Elia's name, so, give me 5 at least. Anyway.
Why do you bother me? Go away.
I can't go away. You go away, I'm in jail. Anyway, pleasantly surprised with the surprisingly spacious jail cells in Reveal. Quite light as well, and not the worst cell that Plarvil has ever been in. But yeah, I don't think we're going to be breaking out of this cell, so I don't think it's a massive sentence we need to serve, so we're going to just serve our time, and hopefully in the morning we will be a free mer. Yes. So yeah, my security has increased by 1. So, what the fuck?
I fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
What's going on?
Mud crabs more fearsome than you. That's the best you can do.
Ow. Who is that? And why does he... Oh god, he's coming for me. Right, okay, Oblivion off to a good start. Completely ruined my introduction to everything. Oh, okay. Right, I've completely lost track of what I was doing now. Who was that?
Please, by all means.
Conjurer. Okay. Thank you for your help, by the way. Alright, let's get back over. Let's get back here a second. Let's sort out the audio as well. I think knock that down a little bit. I think when I tested out that seemed to be okay. So we'll leave it like that for now. Let's have a look what we've got on us. Got some nicer clothes, and we have a hunter's bow. So, where to start? Shall we have a look at our character? Hlarvil. He's a dark elf, and he is my own take on the spell sword class. Just tweaked a couple of things there. Bird signs the ritual, which never used. Thought that would be interesting. We've got a few spells to start with. How's my health so high? Did I just get hit by a drain health spell, perhaps, was it? Rather than damage? I don't know. Anyway, let's walk and talk. So, Hlarvil has just been released from jail, so it's his first taste of freedom for a little while. And he was put in jail, it was all a misunderstanding. Oh yeah, here we go. Warnings on slave trade, dangers in Breville County and Blackwood. The Blackwood Marshes, home of many Argonian refugees, are now hunting grounds for the despicable Dunmud traders. Now, this is sort of along the lines of why Hlarvil was thrown in jail. He's from Morrowind. He doesn't know. he didn't know that it was that the slave trade was so strictly outlawed. You know, sometimes there's a bit of a blurred line between citizen and property. But he's made that mistake and he's learned from it. And he's going to try his best to fit in Cyrodiil and make a new life here as best he can. But today, what's our first task is just get our bearings a little bit, I think. We'll just have a look around. I'll talk about the mods I'm using in more detail in a bit. But, as you can see, I'm using Better Cities Breville. I'm using a few of the Better Cities, but not all of them. Skingrad, for instance, was causing me a bit of grief, so I decided not to use that. And what other notable things? I'm using Oblivion Reloaded, which I've never used before. That wasn't around back when I used to play Oblivion.
City Swimmer certainly lives up to her name. I've seen her in the canals many times.
She's a sly one. I understand she's quite sneaky.
Good day.
Oh god, Oblivion's conversations. This'll be a treat. So I've just walked into a sign over there. So,
Have pity on an old war veteran.
oh, give me a break.
What? Hello.
Got friendly people around here. I think we'll
I read the real Baron's Eye recently. Quite
think
a
we'll-
piece of work.
Red man, I've got all these topics cropping up,
Perhaps I'll have to read it as well.
Safe travels.
but I'm not really hearing conversations. Hello. I think we'll get out of town, get a bit of fresh air. We've been stuck in that jail cell for however long. And decide what we're going to do. So yeah, what was I saying? Oblivion Reloaded, I've been really impressed with. It does a few graphical things. I've turned off most of its settings, but my favourite thing about it is its gravity fix. Whenever I've played Oblivion in the past, it always feels like the gravity is like you're playing on the moon or something. And Oblivion Reloaded has done a really good job at pretty much fixing that. I've been really impressed. The gravity feels really snappy and realistic. But yeah, it's good. I've also got a few quest mods. There'll be a mod list in the description. Well, bloody hell, this is an action-packed first episode, isn't it? Nice shot.
Don't feel bad? No one lives forever.
Now you will know. Hey! You'll never get me down.
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm.
Oh, the
Don't feel
taunting
bad?
is excellent,
No one
isn't
lives
it?
forever.
Oh my god, look at him. So, as you can probably tell from the character models, I'm using... God, what is it called? Oblivion Character Overhaul, or... Oh, I can't remember what it's called. As you can tell, I'm very rusty with Oblivion in general, and especially Oblivion modding. I pretty much haven't played this game since it first came out. I played for a couple of years when it came out. I got, like everyone who liked Morrowind at the time, I loved it. And then I pretty much haven't touched it. So, yeah, I'm really behind on stuff like this. Like Better Cities. I haven't seen any of this. So yeah, I'm quite excited. I know Oblivion's kind of renowned for being a bit unstable, so I'm not sure how long this playthrough will last, but I'll take it as far as I can, I think. Yeah, we've got some boots and stuff. Do I have any money? I've got 29 gold. So I guess our first job will be to establish some kind of income. I'll have your bow actually, I can sell that at least. I am planning on doing... What quests will I be doing? I want to do the Mages Guild, because the Mages Guild is excellent on this game. And the Fighters Guild, being as we're a spell sword, we could do the Fighters Guild as well. And I have never played the Fighters Guild on this game on Oblivion, so yeah, I wouldn't mind having a look at that, because I'd be playing that completely blind. I can hardly remember the Mages Guild though, saying that. And the main quest, we will do at some point, and that's going to be fun. I'm going to leave it for a while. That's why I've used an alternate start. We're not railroaded into it quite so much, but we will get around to it at some point. And for that, I am using Enhanced Daedric Envasion, which is one mod I do remember from back in the old days. And it's a bit mad, but it's really fun. And yeah, if you don't know what that does, then, well, I might explain it a bit later, or it might just be a surprise, we'll see. But for now, let's get on with something. I'm just kind of strolling in the woods right now with no direction, but I thought maybe we could do a little bit of hunting or something. Are these... Okay. It's going to take me a while to get used to recognizing what plants I can harvest on this game and you know, working out what the effects are. I have no idea. I can't remember at all. Let's refresh myself with our major skills. So, blade block, heavy armor, combat, and alteration, destruction, and mysticism. Magic. So we're going to be doing a good mix of combat and magic, and a combination of the two that I'm going to call Mombat. But before we do any of that, we're going to need to get some... We need some armor. We could do with a decent weapon. But yeah, all in due time, I suppose. For now, Harville is just enjoying some fresh air and some good old Oblivion scenery. It still looks pretty good, this game, doesn't it? As clunky and hilarious as this game is, it's always been pretty picturesque, I have to admit. I'm still messing around with my audio options a little bit. I think I'm going to bosh that down a little bit. So what does Bergamot do? Nothing, really. And it's basically worthless. Okay. Dragon's Tongue, however. Could use that for poison, perhaps. Oh, here we go. Here's something interesting. An Ayleid ruin. It's pretty near town, so I don't think it would be that dangerous, but let's be careful. What's that? An imp? Has it seen me? Yeah. I'm not doing as much damage as I would like. Ow. Ah! Someone to the rescue.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death. Take that!
Okay, well, we've been playing this game for about 5 minutes. And I've already killed a bandit, a conjurer, and 2 imps. Welcome to Oblivion, everyone. I don't have anything to heal myself with, do I? No. We do have Mara's gift. That's a power. I can use that once a day, so I'm going to try and save that for the minute. Let's have a look what's here then. Oh, the Ayleid Stepstone. So that's from a mod, which I know nothing about. So that'll be fun working out what that's all about. Okay, so we've got an Ayleid ruin we can go in here. I'm not going to go in there right now because I think I would just die. But perhaps we can go back to town, sell a few things, maybe buy a torch or sword. And maybe we could have a poke around in there, see if we can find something to make a bit of money, because that's our real goal right now, is just to get some cash flow. I might inquire as well how much a horse is. That could be a long-term goal to save up some money for a horse. Because I don't think Halarville's too thrilled about the prospect of living in Breville for too long. But at the moment, we don't have anywhere else to go. Mushrooms. Afternoon. Oh my god. I do love this Better Cities Braville. It looks fantastic. Bit grim, but really, really cool. Should we have a look down there? Oh wow. I know what that is. Ignore that for now. There's shops and stuff down here. Welcome to my shop. If you want herbs, you're in the right place. You wouldn't happen to have any rotten apples, would you? No. Okay, so you obviously can't talk for yourself. I was hoping playing Oblivion I wouldn't have to read any subtitles anymore, but never mind. Apples, you say? I've been trying to perfect some new medicine to help the victims in the plague house. Where's the plague house? I think something in rotting apples may be just what I need. But you can't wait for a bunch of apples to go bad. It can't be that hard. If you could bring me 15 rotten apples, I would be most grateful. Alright. Look around. a quest. Humble beginnings, I know, but we're literally collecting garbage. But we've got to start somewhere. And now, these topics, I don't know what they're about. I think they're things we overheard, but I didn't actually hear what was said, so leave that for now.
Anyone looking for work should consider the Fighters Guild. I hear they're always looking for recruits.
Okay, good to know. We were considering that anyway, so...
I have potions and everything you need to make your own. What will it be?
Well, you know, I'll keep the wine. No, I'll keep that as well.
That's a fair deal.
Okay, this is a little bit tedious. Okay, we've got 100 gold. That's
Thank you for your pad. Be seeing you.
It's not too bad, I don't suppose. And also, we found this wine. I didn't even mention it. We just walked past it. It was on the floor. So there you go. Celebrate our release from jail. I'll drink a bottle of wine as we amble around the streets of Breville. Looks like a dock down there. There's some building over here, wasn't there?
Today's your lucky day, so let's hear it.
A junk shop. This is cool. The run up? No. Look at all that stuff up there. Oh, I'm up. Is that a bit of a statue? Yeah. Pandarus. Oh, hello. Please come in. Oh, don't mind the mess. I've been meaning to clean this place up for a while now. This is, oh my god, look at his face. Yeah, using the character overhaul. I've been really impressed with it. I really like it. But sometimes modded NPCs turn out a little bit... They kind of look like a potato, but not in the classic Oblivion potato way. Maybe like a bit more baked potato, I don't know. But wrong, very, very disturbing. So we might see a couple of very disturbing people during the course of the playthrough, but on the whole I think people will look significantly better. I hope. Anyway, it's certainly cozy. You're too kind. It's all just junk. No matter how I sort it, it still look like a mess. But hey, you might get lucky and find something useful among all the rubbish. Sure. So, found something like, yeah, you happen to find my mother in here, just yell out. I lost her about a week ago and I haven't been able to find her in this mess since. Don't worry, that's just a little joke. Good. Lining up that amulet. Go on then, what
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Ah, he sells a mixture of city watch shields and stuff. Recently used pickaxe. Intriguing. Right, let's get rid of this hunter's bow. I need to haggle. I completely forgot that this was even a thing. Why is my mercantile increasing every time I sell something? Why is it so low?
An excellent bargain.
Right, let's get rid of all this stuff we wore in jail. Inspiration tome, I never looked at that. Got 2 topazes from, I guess, my time before I was in jail. Repair hammers, I'll get rid of them. Get rid of the silver arrows as well. So, what do you have? The Skingrad shield has a really good armor rating. That's interesting. Oh, actually, no, that is just a little bit better than a rusty iron shield. How much money do I have? Got 200. Maybe I'll take a... Should I take some armor? Yeah, go on.
You bought that for a song.
And now I could really do with a sword. I've got a shield, so I don't want a claymore.
Thank you.
Well, maybe we'll go to somewhere that's not a junk shop for the sword.
He's seeing you.
Well, that was cool. So what I'm thinking is maybe we'll grab a sword and a torch. Oh. I can't cast a light spell, can I? No, I'm no good with illusion. Why is my mercantile 0? Oh, it's probably the wine. Is it the wine? Yes. Yes, it is. Oh well. That's better. So I think it's Oblivion Reloaded. It has a kind of like FPS optimizer thing, and I've tested it quite thoroughly, and it works pretty well everywhere apart from sometimes in Breville that happens when it lags a little bit and it the draw distance just comes right in and all the like smaller objects disappear. And to fix that, normally I've found you can just look at the floor and it's normally okay again. So if I ever just, there you go. It's just if the frames get too low, it limits what can be drawn on screen, but you do that normally, everything comes back. I've really found though Breville's the only place where this really happens, and it tends to only happen if you're looking right out across the whole town. It's pretty rare, I think.
I have heard Argonia is a strange and treacherous place. It is no wonder odd things are happening there.
Bye.
Bye. Yes.
Hello there.
Where are all the shops in Breville? I have no idea.
What is it now?
I don't think that Gildenville really wants to run Silverhome on the wall. Have you ever seen
Hail.
Butcher? Okay, so there's an inn. Fair deal, maybe we can get a sword here.
You'll always get a fair deal here. I'm Nilowin. What can I get you?
Ah, so you might have noticed there where she sounded really weird. I've also got a mod which attempts to diversify the voices for the different races. On the whole, I think it works pretty well, but there are a few characters where, like the female wood elves apparently, where you can really hear the kind of artificial pitching of their voices that affect. But on the whole, I'm still kind of undecided about it. But on the whole, I think I like it because it does just help trick you into thinking that there's not only 3 voice actors that worked on this whole game. And I quite like how the dark elves sound. I find in like the combat, shouts and taunts and stuff work pretty well. But I don't know. Sometimes it is just a little bit too weird though, so don't know. But that's why some of the characters sound a bit weird.
Let's do business.
Like that did sound pretty obviously auto-tuned to me. But some of it works better than the rest of it. I don't know. But anyway, you don't have any anything I want?
Good day.
So good day to you. Hang on a minute, let me just silent my phone. I'm sure it's nothing important. Although now I'm paranoid it is something really important. Housewares, let's have a look at the map. Do I have anything on the map? Oh, here we go. It's a swamp hole. Oh, the Fighters Guild. We should call in there, see if we can join. Across the bridge, I think.
Hello.
Did you just hiss at me?
You are in my light.
What? Interesting, interesting characters here in Breville, surely. Ah, this looks like a smith. It's got a new topic then about some guy. I don't know who I was meant to have overheard then. Ooh, that's some snazzy armor.
Oh, hello.
Anytime now.
Oh my god, why are eyes so big?
Yes?
That is terrifying.
Take care.
Go on. Stop talking.
Ah!
Yes.
Ah! Oh, this is the Archer's Paradox. Probably hoping for a bit much to find a sword here.
The Archer's Paradox. Because a perfect arrow flies forever, and that's impossible. I'm Daenlin, and I have no perfect arrows.
It's a good opening line though, isn't it?
Armor, weapons, I have it all. How may I help you?
Good day.
Any new books you've been reading?
I've been reading Overview of Gods and Worship. Sure I like it.
It's been a while since I've
Okay, I've recovered a sprig of nirnroot. A plant ingredient this unusual must have value. Perhaps I should bring it to an alchemist and find out a little bit more about it. An alchemist can be found in almost every city in Cyrodiil. Okay. Wow. Gallows Cookhouse. Mining supplies. Books. Oh, Grim. Oh, he's trying to tell me something. I have Blockhead installed. There's I don't know why it's doing that. It's kind of scary having just like text on his face, isn't it? It creeps me out. Let's get out of here. Well, I can't seem to find a smith. Maybe I could try down by the docks or something, but What time is it? Oh, it says by there. It's not that late.
How are you? See you. Take care.
Am I near the docks? Is this the dock side of town? I think so. Shipyard supplies. Discreet tailoring, whatever that means.
Oh, hello. Talk is free. What do you want?
Safe travels.
Goodbye.
Greetings, my Dunmer brother.
It
Hey.
seems some are saying.
What do you want? Why do they call you Sharktooth? Because once our ship was attacked by the biggest man-eating shark you've ever seen, while everyone was running around in a panic, I dove into the ocean and I tore the... So if I could do that to a shark, I can do it to you. Now stop bothering me and go away. What? You called me over. And I didn't even get to read the end of that sentence.
You too.
Everyone in this town is really very mean.
Good evening.
What's happening?
I ran across a couple of mud crabs.
I swear I just heard a Wookiee.
Horrid beasts. I hate the things.
Farewell.
How are you?
Okay. You?
Not bad.
Good for
The Plague House.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
Nothing
I don't think we
I'd
should
like
go
to
in there.
talk about.
Good day.
Farewell.
Western Cyril is called Colovian, includes the Gold Coast, West Wheel, and Colovian Highlands regions.
Hey Huey, what is this whip doing here? I go for sure not into these waters.
What is it?
I don't know. What do you think? A princess and a guy like me?
Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
Listen, I've got a lot of work to do.
What the hell is going on? No doubt a Han Solo Chewbacca Easter egg. A little bit weird.
Something strange is going on with Ayleid and Varan Vamori.
But I've got better things to do than to
Hanging around her.
It seems a bit
Greetings to you.
odd.
listen to them.
Know how Ayleid.
Let's
Hail!
stay at the Bayside Inn tonight. And we will try and find a sword in the morning.
Hello.
Hey.
Help.
Welcome to the Bayside Inn. We have plenty of warm beds to rent. I love a bed. 50 gold. much money do I have? I only have 98.
Goodbye.
Oh well. We'll just do it anyway. Upstairs, very top floor. It's probably been a long time since Larville's had a decent night's sleep. Didn't you say to go to the very top floor? Oh, bloody hell, are you kidding me? So I've just paid for this room and it counts as trespassing, so I can't stay here. For fuck's sake. Well, I'm going to pinch a few things in revenge for that. I can't sell to just anyone though, can I? Stolen goods. This isn't Morrowind. Maybe I can sleep in one of these beds if I open one of these doors. Trigger warning, I am not the best at this minigame. Fuck. No. I just paid for a room and I can't stay here. Fine, we'll leave. We'll just we'll have to pretend that after being released from prison, Harville he can't sleep. He thought he wanted a nice fancy room for the night, but actually he's too restless and he's gotta get out there, get outside again. But I do need to restore my health somehow, so maybe we'll go out and camp. Where am I getting these topics from? I'm not hearing any of these conversations. Some new construction.
How goes it?
Now, how does Oblivion work? If I just wait and camp out, can I restore health? I can't remember. Let's try it. Experiment. We'll sit out here. Oh, what was that? Whatever it was, it's gone now. There we go.
Take this.
Jesus.
It's from a friend.
Fucking oh my god. This is what I get for playing Oblivion. What the? I don't even know what she said to me. I have no idea. I'm still in utter shock. What did he give me? A note? I can offer you greater rewards and less time in prison. If you're interested, come to the Garden of Deraloth in the Imperial City's waterfront district at midnight. The Grey Fox. I'm going to say less to do with us just stealing those 2 gold coins in that inn. And maybe more to do with us just recently coming out of jail. Maybe that's their recruitment process. When people come out of jail, they try and recruit them. That kind of makes sense. But, Flavil's not really interested in joining the Thieves Guild. His is more of a story of more of a story of redemption, I suppose. He wants to do the right thing. He's just not really used to this land. Right, I am going to... I wish I didn't sell all those daggers now. I'm going to have a look in this Ayleid ruin. We'll just poke our heads in. And maybe we'll find some equipment in there, because I'm not finding much in Breville. It's all kind of junk.